of today is How's the Weather? Look at the front cover. What's the weather like right now? Maybe snowy? The author who wrote the words in this story is Linnell Johnson. The illustrator who drew the pictures is Lane Yerkes. How's the weather? She's looking out her window so she can see what the weather's like. How's the weather? I want to walk in the woods. Wait! How's the weather? What do you see? What does it look like? What are these? Raindrops? So what's the weather? The weather is wet. I will need an umbrella. She needs an umbrella to keep the rain off of her head. Look at the spider. He's waving in the rain. Do you think that spiders like rain? Probably not so much, huh? Look at the squirrel behind the rock. He's like watching, saying, well, I wish I had an umbrella. Oh, this tree is one of my favorite trees. It's called a weeping willow. Weeping willow. What do we use umbrellas for other than rain? Sunshine, to block the sun. I want to walk by the water. Wait! How's the weather? How's the weather where she is? What do you see? Have you ever been to the beach before? The weather is warm. The sun is out. She's feeling hot. Good day to go for a swim when you're hot. I will need a shirt. I will need shorts. Do you think she's going to get wet in the water? What do you see to block the sun? An umbrella. She's using it for shade. And look, who's on the rock? It's a walrus. A walrus. Look at his long tusks. Miss W is also wearing sunglasses to keep the sun out of her eyes. I want to walk to the bookstore. Wait! How's the weather? What's the weather like? Oh, look at the leaves are falling through the air. Her scarf is blowing this way. I think it looks windy. What books are on the window? Worms Wiggle, Watching Webs, How to Wash a Walrus, Wings in the Wind. It says it's for sale. I wonder what book she's going to choose to buy. Wordsworth Bookshop. The weather is windy. See how the leaves are blowing through the wind? I will need a sweater. I will need a hat. I will need a scarf. You know, I was wondering about this though. If you put a hat on in the wind, wouldn't it blow off? I don't wear a lot of hats, but I would think a hat would blow off. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it holds your hair down. I want to walk in the snow. Wait! How is the weather? What do you think? The weather is cold. Have you ever been in the snow before? It's really freezing. My fingers get frozen. The weather is cold. I will need a coat. I will need a hat. I will need mittens. I will need boots. Look at she's walking through the snow. Look at her footprints. Her boot goes way into the snow. It sinks into the snow. See how deep her feet are in the snow? There's the woodpecker. What happens if he shakes the tree? What's going to happen to all the snow? Might fall on his head, huh? I don't know if it's a good idea to peck the wood in the snow. I want to go to the playground. Wait! How is the weather? What do you think? Look at her umbrella's upside down. She's looks like everything's flying this way. Look at the worm. I see some snow. I see some wind. Does this look like good umbrella and weather? Time to play in the rain, in the snow, in the wind? The weather is wild. I will need a coat. I will need a hat. I will need mittens. I will need boots. I will need an umbrella. The umbrella doesn't look like it helped much. I will need to stay inside. She needs to stay inside. And look what she chose to do. She has a nice warm fire burning in the fireplace. She has on some comfy warm clothes. She has a hot drink like cocoa. And she's reading her book that she bought. What was the book? Worms Wiggle. Thank you for joining my story today. I will see you later.